Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for an unprecedented spectacle in American political history. The first and potentially only presidential debate of 2024, set to take place this Thursday in Atlanta, is shaping up to be more akin to a WWE showdown than a traditional political discourse. Imagine, if you will, not Lincoln Douglas or even Kennedy Nixon, but something more reminiscent of Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. In one corner, we have President Joe Biden, the sitting president. In the other, we have Donald Trump, not just a former president, but also embroiled in a whirlwind of legal challenges that add a layer of complexity and tension unlike anything we've seen before. Special counsel Jack Smith is at the center of this political maelstrom. He recently filed a motion urging U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon to impose a gag order on Trump, arguing that the former president's incendiary rhetoric poses a foreseeable danger to law enforcement. This move came in response to Trump's provocative claim that the FBI had plans to assassinate him during their August 2022 raid on his Mar-a-Lago estate. As the debate approaches, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the tension is palpable. Judge Cannon, who has faced allegations of bias in favor of Trump, is now tasked with deciding whether to curtail Trump's public commentary about the ongoing investigation into his handling of classified documents. Smith's motion is more than a legal maneuver. It's a bid to maintain order and protect the integrity of law enforcement operations amidst a highly volatile political environment. As we count down the hours to this historic debate, it's important to note that this isn't just any face-off. This is a sitting president debating a former president who also happens to be a 34-time indicted individual. Trump's legal entanglements are a central theme in this narrative, from the Manhattan District Attorney's hush money case to the multiple federal indictments he's currently facing. Each legal battle adds another layer to the already complex tapestry of Trump's campaign. In a recent court filing, special counsel Jack Smith emphasized the urgent need for Judge Cannon to act, citing new evidence of a threat made by a Trump supporter against an FBI agent. This underscores the potential for Trump's rhetoric to incite violence and the pressing need for judicial intervention. Trump's legal team, however, argues that Smith's proposed gag order is a veiled attempt to silence Trump's campaign speech as the debate draws near. To understand how we arrived at this extraordinary juncture, we must revisit the chain of events that brought President Biden and Donald Trump to this unprecedented face-off. The saga began in Manhattan's criminal courthouse with District Attorney Alvin Bragg's case against Trump for hush money payments. Bragg has faced a barrage of threats, a reflection of the heightened animosity surrounding Trump's legal battles. Trump's legal team has accused special counsel Jack Smith of acting as a de facto campaign surrogate for President Biden, a claim rooted in their motion challenging Smith's appointment by Attorney General Merrick Garland. Judge Cannon recently held a hearing on this matter, expressing skepticism towards arguments from both sides. This skepticism highlights the deep divisions and legal complexities at play as the 2024 presidential campaign heats up. Judge Aileen Cannon's courtroom in Florida is the epicenter of this legal drama. As the judge overseeing Trump's prosecution for retaining classified documents, she faces the difficult task of balancing the need to protect law enforcement agents with the former president's First Amendment rights. During a recent hearing, Judge Cannon expressed strong reservations about modifying Trump's bail conditions to include a gag order, questioning whether redacting agents' names in filings might suffice. Prosecutor David Harbaugh, representing the special counsel, argued that Trump's inflammatory statements endanger FBI agents and undermine the judicial process. He emphasized that redactions alone are insufficient, given that the agents' identities would inevitably become public during the trial. Judge Cannon, however, remained unconvinced, pressing for concrete evidence linking Trump's statements to specific threats against agents involved in the case. The legal landscape surrounding Trump's case is fraught with complexity. Judge Cannon has been slow to make decisions on key motions and has shown a willingness to entertain defense arguments that prosecutors deem baseless. This slow pace has frustrated many observers who believe the classified documents case is the most straightforward among the four prosecutions Trump faces. Despite these frustrations, Judge Cannon's deliberative approach reflects the high stakes and intricate legal questions at play. Trump's defense team, led by Todd Blanche, contends that the special counsel's insistence on the danger of Trump's statements is overblown. They argue that it is unfair to hold Trump responsible for the actions of a few disturbed individuals, and that the line between free speech and dangerous rhetoric is not as clear-cut as prosecutors suggest. Judge Cannon has asked both sides to provide additional evidence to support their arguments, signaling that her decision will be made with careful consideration of the legal and constitutional implications. This legal battle extends beyond the courtroom and has significant implications for the broader political landscape. Trump's inflammatory statements have already incited violence, as evidenced by an attempted attack on an FBI office in Ohio shortly after the Mar-a-Lago raid. Prosecutors argue that further incidents could occur if Trump's rhetoric remains unchecked, emphasizing the urgent need for restrictions to protect law enforcement and uphold the integrity of the judicial process. Harbaugh highlighted the unique danger posed by Trump's social media following, which Trump frequently boasts about. This vast audience amplifies Trump's influence, making his words particularly potent and potentially dangerous. Judge Cannon, however, questioned the necessity of imposing further restrictions, noting that she had already agreed to redact the names of FBI agents from public filings. As we await Judge Cannon's decision, the tension continues to build. Her ruling could have far-reaching consequences, not just for Trump's campaign, but for the broader question of how the judicial system manages cases involving high-profile political figures. The balance between protecting free speech and ensuring public safety is a delicate one, and Judge Cannon's decision will likely be scrutinized by legal experts and political observers alike. In the meantime, the stage is set for an epic debate that promises to be anything but ordinary. With Trump facing numerous legal battles and Biden navigating the complexities of incumbency, this debate will be a defining moment in the 2024 presidential campaign. The spectacle of a sitting president debating a former president who is also a convicted felon is a testament to the unprecedented nature of this election cycle. As we inch closer to the debate, the political landscape remains as turbulent as ever. Will Judge Cannon impose a gag order on Trump, or will she opt for less drastic measures? How will Trump's legal battles impact his campaign, and what will this mean for the future of American politics? These are the questions that hang in the balance as we prepare for what promises to be a historic and dramatic confrontation. Harbaugh countered that some names were already public on the internet and argued that Cannon shouldn't wait for a serious incident to occur before implementing further restrictions. As if she does not rule for the government here, I can easily see them taking this up to the Court of Appeals to get it reversed for a third time. Trump's lawyer, Todd Blanche, contended that the prosecutor's insistence on the obviousness of Trump's dangerous comments was misplaced. He argued that the line the special counsel sought to draw was not clear to anyone outside their office, and that it was unfair to hold Trump accountable for the actions of a few potentially disturbed individuals. Judge Aileen Cannon responded by giving both parties until Wednesday to submit additional evidence to support their arguments on the case docket. This followed a morning session where Trump's lawyers argued that Attorney General Merrick Garland had misused the Justice Department's special counsel regulation in pursuing Trump. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.